Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of days ago I saw a video that was probably about a day or two old. So right now it's probably about 3 or 4 days old, and I forget the exact name of the YouTube channel. But if you hear some sawing in the background, this is Alaska, ladies and gentlemen, in the summertime. That's what happens. But the video was like, the prices at Costco's are incredible, right? And so of course I click on it to see, because I haven't been to Costco in a while. But anyway, so I figure, hey, let me go over to Costco's and see what's going on. And although a lot of the prices were pretty high, you know, as we've become accustomed to them, there's a couple of things that stood out that had really high prices. And one of those things is, I took a picture or some video of this while I was there, but one of those things was olive oil. Remember, I've been talking about olive oil here for a while now. I think my first video on olive oil telling you that, hey, olive oil is going to get very expensive. It's going to double in price was probably close to a year ago. And then I did another one several months back. Now, take a look at this olive oil here. This is their best-selling olive oil, the one that comes in a 2-pack of 3-liter bottles. And for those of you that haven't been following me for as long as I've been doing YouTube, if you all remember about 3.5, almost 4 years ago now, when Costco first got here, this olive oil right here is the one that my family and I use the most. Right now, we've converted over to extra virgin olive oil, but this is a pure olive oil mix that they get from different regions, and it's a really good quality olive oil, in my opinion. Well, this olive oil, when I first started getting it, it was $19.99, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a look at the price now. It's more than doubled in a mere 2.5, 3 years. And I would say that probably a year ago, it was still in the low 20s. So olive oil has definitely done what we've said it was going to do. It's actionable intel. It's what I try to bring you, is actionable intel. So when I do a video like for this olive oil that I did a video months ago, I said, hey, olive oil is really going to go up in price, and this is what they're telling us. You know, that Spain had a very bad season. They had a lot of dead trees because of, what was it? Because of frost. We had a lot of drought, etc., etc. But this is the result of that now. We usually see it months after the things happen that cause these prices to go up. Another thing that I noticed is rice. Rice has really gone up in the last year or so. Take a look at this Calrose rice. It's getting close to $50 for a 50-pound bag, ladies and gentlemen. And we all remember when this Calrose rice was like in the low $20 range, and now it's getting close to $50. And you all remember when a 50-pound bag of rice, long grain rice, which is your cheaper rice, right? But still good, in my opinion. You know, remember when your 50-pound bag of long grain rice was $19, $17, depending what part of the country you were in? Now, maybe these prices is because I live in Alaska, all right? Put down in the comments, what are the prices that you're paying or that you're seeing for a 50-pound bag of long grain rice and 50-pound bag of Calrose rice, and even the olive oil in your area? Right, but you all remember when a 50-pound bag of long grain rice was 17 bucks, 19 bucks, less than $20. And this may not sound like a lot, but ladies and gentlemen, it's almost a doubling of the price that we were used to paying in the past. I've often said that we are going to find a floor, that is going to be a lot higher than what it used to be in the past, and that we're going to get used to it. So once we get used to this floor of paying this price for food that we're paying now, we're gonna even out for a while, all right, get used to it, and then we're gonna have another big round of inflation. That is the game that's been played for centuries, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to monetary policy and the financials of a nation, all right, the fiat currency of a nation. Now, let me go ahead and show you a few of the things that I got. This is pretty much my shopping. If it were for myself, what you see here will last me close to a month, ladies and gentlemen, as far as my Ketovore diet goes. So let me show you what I got. They actually had one really good deal, actually 2 good deals at Costco, one that every prepper needs to have. And that's these buckets, ladies and gentlemen. You know these totes, the 27-quart totes? These were a great deal. I was surprised that there's such a good deal, and they had a bunch of them. So if you live in Fairbanks, they still have a lot of these left over. These were $7.50 a piece, and these are the ones that are big, the 27 quart ones. So $7.50 a piece, great deal for these. It just gives you more room, ladies and gentlemen, to prep more. Ladies and gentlemen, before I continue, I have to tell you about this Wednesday's special live stream. You know how Tuesday and Wednesday are Prime Day? Well, I figured, hey, why don't we have an Alaska Prepper Prime Day? I had planned to do it on Tuesday, but a lot of other YouTubers that I really like are having live streams during that day to do giveaways, that I figured I'd change it over to Wednesday, excuse me. So this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Alaska time, right, which is 8 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to have an Alaska Prepper Prime Day live stream. What does that mean, Alaska Prepper Prime Day live stream? Well, ladies and gentlemen, what I did is I reached out to all of our sponsors that have worked with the AP community for all these years. And I said, hey, why don't you give until it hurts? And they were like, what for? And I'm like, well, I told them what I was going to do. And they're like, that's a great idea. So let me show you a couple of our sponsors that are going to be giving stuff away during that day, during that live stream. And I hope that you will join in so that you can have a chance to win. They're going to be giving away a lot of stuff and a lot of really good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And it just brings me a lot of joy when I can share with you all what our sponsors share with me. So I hope that you join in on Wednesday to try to win some of these things. It's just going to be a fun live stream, nothing serious, just a little chit chat back and forth, give away some stuff, and hopefully you'll be one of the lucky ones that wins something. You don't need to buy anything to enter. It doesn't cost you any money to enter. The only thing you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and be part of our live stream. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to talk about one of the sponsors that already gave some stuff away during our last live stream and was very generous, and it's Opus. Opus gave away during our last live stream 3 solar generators, but that's not all. All of these sponsors' links are in the description of my videos, ladies and gentlemen. And currently, right now, Opus has started their Prime week, I guess. They're going to have like a whole week and a half or so of Prime days with awesome discounts. The best deal that they have is this right here, in my opinion. The Opus 1800 for $700. That's just unheard of. This machine is more than 1,400 watt hours and puts out 1,800 watts continuous for $700, ladies and gentlemen. Great deal. We already did a giveaway for them on Friday, but they still have an awesome deal. You click on the link, it takes you right to the deal. You don't need any codes. Simpure is another one of our long-term sponsors, and on this Wednesday special live stream, they're going to be giving away a couple of air purifiers, and they're also going to be giving away a reverse osmosis water filtration system. And I recommend that every family in the United States of America has, at the minimum, a gasoline generator, a small one, and also a reverse osmosis filtration system to make sure that the water that they're drinking is safe to drink. Take a look at the video that I put, I think it was yesterday that I put out this video, where it's been found that almost half, 45%, if not more, of the US population is drinking contaminated tap water with forever chemicals. It's just smart to have something in your home that's going to ensure that you're drinking potable water. And they are giving great deals. Not only do they have great prices to begin with, but they also have a 20% off coupon code that's in the description of the video as well. You all know that I love Nutrient Survival. I always have. Even though I can no longer eat most of the things that they sell because of my diabetes, I still love them as a company, and I still love all of the products that they sell that I can still consume. Well, for this Tuesday and Wednesday, so remember this, for Tuesday the 11th and the 12th, this Wednesday, I'll mention this again during the live stream, they are going to be having an AP20 code where you can save 20% off anything that they have in their store. So if you're in the market for the best freeze-dried food, ladies and gentlemen, that there is in the market, go ahead and check out Nutrient Survival. Use my code for 20% off, and you'll get 20% off anything in their store. And if you take a look at their prices, they haven't been jacking up their prices like these other freeze-dried food companies have. All right, not throwing anyone under the bus, but it's just a testament as to what a good company Nutrient Survival is. 4 Jars is going to join the party this Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, and be giving away some things to some of you out there as well. And as you can see here, it says get free Canada shipping when you spend $100 or more, which means what? That they now offer their products in Canada as well. I am very happy to say that WellBots, who's usually the sponsor of our EcoFlow solar generators whenever I review one, is going to be giving something away as well. It's not a solar generator, but stay tuned because it is a very cool item that many of you are going to like. Yes, I'm going to keep you in suspense because it is a very nice item and very pricey as well, but it's very nice to have for anyone, and it is definitely prepper related. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to tell you that Genesis Gold Group has agreed to sponsor this live stream as well that we'll have on Wednesday. And they're going to sponsor it with a bunch, not 1 ounce, not 5 ounce, not 10 ounce, keep going up, ounces of silver. So there's going to be 3 of you out there that is going to walk away with a nice little stack of silver. All right. But remember that you have to join in during the live stream. And remember, it doesn't cost you anything. We're just going to have a little bit of fun. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, Contingency Medical, where you can go and get all of your antibiotic needs for emergencies. It's very smart for everyone to have antibiotics in their home, in addition to any medication that you may need in order to sustain life in case there is some kind of a crisis. Well, Contingency Medical is going to be giving away a code that will allow you to go and get yourself one of their packs of antibiotics that you can get via the internet, legally and lawfully, from a real doctor and a real pharmacist from a real pharmacy, ladies and gentlemen. And they are also now available in Canada. Thank goodness. I've had so many people email me asking, when is Contingency Medical going to be available in Canada? Well, they are available in Canada now. So one of you is also going to walk away with a Contingency Medical code so you can go get your own pack of antibiotics for any kind of emergencies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the video. Now you can see right here one of the cases of sardines that I got that I'm using to prop this up a little bit. But they had these sardines here on sale for $3 off for $6 and change. And I've purchased these before and I've tried them before. They are very good quality sardines, so they were definitely a good deal at $3 off. Now the sardines that I normally eat are these ones, ladies and gentlemen. These guys were not on sale. And these guys here are also in extra virgin olive oil. Okay, they're packed in extra virgin olive oil and they're wild Pacific sardines. These are the sardines that I normally buy, and these are the sardines that I love. These are also wild caught, and they're also packed in 100% olive oil. And to me, they're just a little bit better as far as quality goes than these guys. But both of these, when you eat them, to me, they don't taste fishy at all. You can eat them straight out of the can without anything on them, or maybe with a little bit of salt. I like to put a little bit of hot sauce on them because I love hot sauce. But both of these are very good quality, and they have a lot of omega-3, and that's something that we all need. Now I am back to eating some of my avocados. I've missed these guys so much. I went pretty much a full month without eating these to see if I would have any positive effects of not eating these at all. No positive effects, no negative effects. I love these. These are very good in a lot of things that it has in it, in the macros, right, that it's got. But also, these only come with a net of 2 carbohydrate grams per unit. So I can have 1 or 2 of these a day whenever I want, and these guys are delicious. It's just avocado that's mashed with sea salt. That's it. It doesn't have anything else in it. It doesn't have any kind of preservatives or anything like that. So if you like avocados, I think these are a great deal. They are a little bit pricey. This was like $13 and it brings 16. So you're paying almost $1 for each 2-ounce container. This is what I went there for, to get some whipping cream. But then when I seen what the price of meat and stuff was looking like, I was like, let me go ahead and get some now so that I can have it. But I use just whipping cream for my coffee and nothing else. And of course, I use some cheese. I probably limit myself to 1 to 2 ounces of cheese per day. And I like to have a variety. So this is the one that I picked up for the next 2-3 weeks. This will last me 2 to 3 weeks. And I really like these little baby bells. These are just very convenient. You can take them with you. I grab one of these, and this will last me personally, last me 2 to 3 weeks as well. I don't eat this in bunches every single day. Like, I don't sit there and just open these and keep eating them until they're gone. No, I have 1 or 2, and that's it. It's like a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I did pick up a brisket. I don't have a smoker, but the brisket, ladies and gentlemen, the price of meat is going up again, right? And this brisket was $4.29 a pound. right? And this is almost 10 pounds. And to tell you the truth, a lot of people may say, well, there's just a whole bunch of fat in brisket. That's what I want. That's what I want is the fat. To me, the most important part of my meal, whenever I eat a meal, which is 99% of the time, some kind of beef product, is the fat, all right? So the fattier it is, the better for me because I eat the fat. So I'm not going to smoke this. I'm just going to cook this nice and slow, kind of like a roast. And then I'm going to eat a couple of pounds a day until it's gone. This here is almost 10 pounds, but I'm assuming that once some of the water that's inside of it renders away, it'll probably end up being about 7 to 8 pounds. So this will last me 4 to 5 days. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, this is a rack of ribeye, right? I don't know if you can call it a rack or not, but this is very expensive. This was $14.19 per pound. Let me put it up because it's kind of heavy. But that there is almost 19 pounds. I'm guessing it'll be about 17 pounds or so once all the water is rendered out of it, you know, and once you cook it and everything. But that right there is good enough for, I would say, about 10 days, roughly 10 days of eating if this was all I was going to eat. So what you're looking at here, with the exception of some butter and the exception of some eggs, that I still eat eggs probably every other day. I'll have 4 to 6 to 8 eggs, all right, with some bacon. With the exception of that and what you see here, if it was just me alone eating this, this is close to a month's worth of food. Because whenever I eat my sardines, I'll usually eat some sardines and maybe some eggs as a second meal, and that's it for the day, and I don't have beef. But I usually have beef most of the time. But this right here, what you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is probably between 3 weeks to a month's worth of food when you figure in the eggs that I eat on top of this. So eating Ketovore is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, that right there is most of my diet. I rarely ever go out to eat, and I don't like to go out to eat because it's so expensive, because mainly what I eat now is meat. I found a place here in town in Fairbanks that is awesome. It's called Big Daddy's Barbecues, right? So any of you that live here, you know Big Daddy's Barbecue. They make awesome, awesome brisket, but it's very expensive. For 2 pounds of their brisket, I can buy me almost 10 pounds for what I just showed you. But what they do is they do a great job in smoking and cooking their meats. So it's definitely worth every penny of it if you go over there and patronage their business, right? I think for a pound of brisket, it's like 22 bucks. But obviously it's already cooked and smoked and all that kind of stuff. But it's delicious, ladies and gentlemen. Very delicious. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. No, I'm not sponsored. All right, but go check it out. It's a great place, and the customer service is really, really good as well. All right, but it's not very difficult to go on a carnivore or a ketovore diet. What I say is that if you're interested in doing that, it has benefited me a whole bunch. All right. And I know that this is not a diabetes video or anything like that, but I already got into talking about it, so I might as well finish it. But if you're interested in doing something like a ketovore or carnivore diet, either to regulate your blood sugar or to bring it down or to lose weight or whatever it may be, talk to your doctor. That's what I did. I talked to my doctor, and he's been guiding me through this, even though they're not officially supposed to tell you, yeah, you need to go on a ketovore diet. They're supposed to prescribe you medication. He's kind of like been guiding me through it and kind of like been telling me, hey, go check this out. Go check this video out. Go take a look at Dr. Berry. Go take a look at Dr. Fung. You know, things like that, so that I can kind of like figure it out myself as we go along. But talk to your doctor and see what they tell you, and start educating yourself on some of the YouTubers out there that are actually medical doctors that are telling you, hey, this type of a diet is a very good diet for a human being. Right? We were meant to be carnivores. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you got something out of this. Continue to prepare, ladies and gentlemen. Prices only have one way to go. Right? Can you guess which way that is? That's right. Prices only have one way to go, and that is up. So continue to prepare today. That way you can live tomorrow on today's prices. Having said that, have a great day. God bless every one of you. I'm Alaska Prepper, and I am out. Karma, look at what I got you. I got you a new toy. Huh? You want to go get it? Here, go get it. Good girl. Bring it back. Come on. All right, last one. Here, go get it.